This video is going to be about a highly debatable, but what I consider undebatable topic. Who's the strongest Yonko? I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way. Shanks is the strongest Yonko, and I'm going to explain why in this video. So start off with the first and the most important point. Luffy stated a while ago, 622, somewhere around there, you can find it there, where he said a while ago he did not want to fight Shanks first. Keyword fight, which means he's going to fight Shanks. I'm gonna go a little bit off topic here and talk about why Luffy was holding up 3 fingers when he's talking about beating 4 Yonko and Shanks was not gonna be first. All right, the reason why he was holding up 3 fingers may actually now be revealed a decade later, because Big Mom just got beat and it wasn't by Luffy. So those 3 fingers may signify the 3 other Yonko. And I know many people thought it would mean he wasn't gonna fight Shanks, but now we know that since there's only 3 left, Kaido, Blackbeard, and Shanks, he's going to have to fight Shanks. So it's pretty much guaranteed that he will fight Shanks. All right, now let's get back to the video. So now we're going back to this point. Where we at in the current era of One Piece is we're in Wano, where Luffy and friends are ending the old era of Kaido and Big Mom. They're finally getting defeated. Big Mom just got defeated. She's done. Okay? Luffy is about to defeat Kaido. So if Luffy's beating Kaido first, that means Kaido would have to be weaker than everybody else. Blackbeard, Shanks, maybe admirals, but I don't agree with that part. But still, he's gonna be weaker than Shanks. Because, let me give you an analogy of how it doesn't make sense for him to be stronger than Shanks. It's like Goku going to fight and beat Frieza first, and then fighting the Ginyu Force. What? So he's gonna go to final form Frieza, which takes Super Saiyan, and he's gonna fight the Ginyu Force. He's gonna clap them easily. It doesn't make any sense for him to fight the stronger opponent first, then the weaker opponent, because he's gonna get stronger over the course of the show. He's gonna master all his new skills and stuff. So it makes no sense for him to fight the strongest person in the show first. How does that make sense? So now you know Shanks is stronger than Kaido. We got that out the way, all right? The next part, Zoro's final opponent will be Mihawk. So that's kind of already setting up the fact that Shanks will be Luffy's final opponent. If Mihawk is Zoro's final opponent and Luffy's always going to be stronger than him, not to mention the fact that Mihawk was going to be potentially the first mate of Shanks. It's all leading up to Shanks being strong. And Mihawk calls Shanks his rival. So that means he's still on par with Mihawk at least. First off, in order to be the rival with the strongest swordsman, that's a ridiculous feat in and of itself. And Shanks only has 1 arm and he still has the same amount of power. He has more powers at his disposal and he is stronger than Mihawk simply due to the fact that Mihawk would have joined him, and also due to the fact that he's going to get beat by first mate Zoro. That's the way the story is setting up. Okay, I just got to talk about this scene in Marineford where Shanks had 3 admirals in cold sweats. All right, we got to start off with Garp. As soon as he came up, Garp was in cold sweats. His nervous, just shell shock, frozen in place. All right, the next person is when he blocked Akainu's shot, he was in cold sweats. Akainu was in cold sweat. The fact that Shanks would do that means he easily feels like he's no threat if he was able to jump in front of one of his attacks with ease. And the next person is Kizara. Now, everybody says Ben Beckman versus Kizara. Oh, Kizara was just playing around. The disrespect for Ben Beckman. He's considered one of the smartest, if not the smartest person in One Piece. You really think he would go up against a battle he doesn't think he could win? Really? He ain't worried about Kizara. Now on to the next 2 points. When Kaido was fighting Luffy, he started daydreaming about 3 people: Roger, Whitebeard, and Shanks. Shanks is in the class with Roger and Whitebeard. Kaido compares him to Roger and Whitebeard. You want to disrespect Shanks, but he stopped Kaido, someone who actually fights better when they're drunk, from going to Marineford to see Whitebeard, his best friend, one of his best friends, for the last time. Do you realize what type of person you have to be to stop a wild bear, basically, from getting what they want? That's like holding a piece of meat in front of a wild bear and telling them not to eat it. It's not gonna go well for you. You gotta be pretty strong to do that. Blackbeard is going to be stronger than Kaido. So even if you say, oh, Blackbeard's gonna fight Shanks and he's gonna beat him, well, Shanks will still be stronger than Kaido and Big Mom. So That's not a debatable point. We're finished with the Kaido is the strongest Yonko. Shanks is stronger than them. Only person you can argue is stronger than him is Blackbeard. And there's proof that Shanks is much stronger than Blackbeard. In the manga, I'm not gonna spoil it, but they fight two comparable enemies. Shanks one-shots his opponent. Blackbeard gets beat up, has to take a long time, doesn't even show how he beats the person on screen. And Shanks is also the interim Pirate King because one, he had the Straw Hat, Roger had a Pirate King, Luffy had a future Pirate King, and also he's already seen the One Piece, so he already meets all the requirements to be Pirate King. That's it, I'm not gonna hold y'all anymore, but you better comment. If you got something to say, I need to see it in the comments so I can destroy your argument, alright? Subscribe, like, comment, and enjoy your day.